What's up, everybody? Welcome back, Dirty Gasser. Today I'm installing pod lights on Jeep Wrangler. You see these guys? Clearly I already started it. Got the mounting bracket on. It's very simple. A couple bolts. One bolt here, another bolt there. These are kind of a hassle to put on. All the little bolts for the brackets, and then this bottom bolt itself through the top bolt. It's a little chaotic. But anyways, so these pod lights, 3-inch pod lights, they have the RGB LED around the edges. They're actually RGBWs because it actually has a full 65K bright white light. Super excited about. Yes, it's dirty. I get it. It's Dirty Gasser. Stay true. I don't know if you guys were there for the last one when we installed these guys right here. Yes, I still have not clipped my zip ties. I know. It's only been like 2 days. Give me a break. All right, as far as the wiring goes, I have the wire positive, negative. This comes with 2 switches, except that I have 4 pod lights to install. So there's going to be 4 switches because I have another box over here that I still have to open. These ones right here. So they've got 2 switches in each box. So basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take these 2 switches. I believe the blue is for the LED halo, and then I'm pretty sure this green is for just the power itself. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other pod lights and I'm going to run them into these switches right here, so I don't have 4 switches in the Jeep, because that's just going to be a little crazy. Eventually I'll get a switch panel, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'm getting too many switches in this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and run those. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this going. All right, so while trying to run these wires, I have nowhere to put them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this bolt, and this bolt. I think they're T30s. Oh, by the way, the ones on these ones right here, those are T40s, just in case you don't have to go scrounging around through your toolbox. However, I believe these ones are the T30s, so I'm gonna remove these 2 bolts. I'm gonna drop these cables right here and here, through like this crack, I guess. I just need to mainly get inside of this engine bay right here, this open compartment, and then I can run it wherever I need to from there. I definitely didn't want it to like drag it all the way through here or there, or have wires hanging down. I don't know. So I think the best bet is to kind of come through in here. So let's get this going. All right, so here's a better look at the LED lights. I see that it's backwards. Anyways, they're called, I'm not sure if they're called MIC tuning or MIC tuning, mic tuning, but here's what they are, RGBWs. They're like, I think they're like 75 bucks a pair on Amazon. Clearly, I like to shop there a lot for some reason. Anyways, they're like 75 bucks a pair, so it's like 150 for the set, and then the mounting brackets themselves cost, I think they're around like 55 bucks. I got a little bit more expensive ones because quality over quantity. I didn't want to have something that was like flimsy, janky, or anything like that. So 55 bucks for the brackets themselves, and 75 bucks a piece for these bad boys. All right, let's get this going. All right, there they are, brand new in the box. Upside down. All right, to give you an idea of what's going on, these 2 smaller bolts right here, little baby ones, they will actually slide into that little hole right there, and then the brackets will sit in like that. I'll give you an idea, and then you'll drop the nuts on this one. And that, but you know, obviously the right direction. And then this bolt will slide through here, and then it'll fasten this bracket down right here. This bolt right here is for the mounting to the brackets themselves on the vehicle. So this bolt will go into that hole, that one right there, and it has a locking washer and the locking nut. Okay, so that's it, and then you'll get that. Alright, now that we have this mounting bracket on, MIC tuning, mic tuning, I'm not too sure. You can get a better idea. There's the bolts, the bracket. I would definitely recommend putting this on first before you try to get over here and do it like this. I did my trial and error. It was fun. I don't want you to have to deal with that same struggle. And now we'll just drop these wires into the back of these holes. This one in the back there. Run the wires, same thing. We're gonna undo this panel right here. T30s, I believe, is what they are. I'm gonna run the wires under here, under this little whatever, so I can utilize that space under there to run all the wiring. Then we won't have to deal with all these black ugly wires across the top. All right, let's go. All right, we have 14mm for the top bolt, that one, and then a 13mm. There's my washer for this guy. Let's get it fastened down. All right, after getting those pain in the butt bolts in, locking washer, locking nut, locking washer, locking nut, they're in. They're not tightened down yet because it's not to run these wires real fast. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, we have one set of wires in. Sorry, the hiccups. Ran in through there. Obviously, I have to make it look pretty. See this connector piece right here? So this is gonna tuck all the way in. Don't have to worry about that. Just gonna put it to the side. This is gonna run down into the engine bay. Just have to fix this up a little bit more. The only problem is I still have this one right here. I'm gonna have to wire up and get into there as well. So it's kind of a little bit of a hassle, and I'm trying not to cut into the wire, but as you can see, this is basically what it's going to look like. Then I'm going to have this top one kind of running down, doing the same thing, probably coming right above it. Get this in there the best that I can. All right, finally got these guys up, going. This is where I ran my wires to the back of this windshield panel bracket, whatever, cover thing. So then it comes in, as you can see, these wires right there. Must have did a better job than I thought, because I can't even see many of the wires. Oh, just kidding. So you just shove these things in there. There we go. That looks prettier. Half a second. These ones right here, I need to run. Actually, these ones right here. I have to run into the cab somehow. Right, real fast. If you guys are having an issue with running these through the grommet and the firewall, get a hanger. Take off these switches right here. I just did it to one. I was like, oh, I guess I should have let y'all know about that. So, take these off. Get a metal hanger. Okay, let's set this down real fast. Get a metal hanger. Trying to sit your phone up. Anyways, get a metal hanger. As I said for like 10 times now. Grab that, loop it through. Put some electrical tape around this, and then just feed it through. All right, here's the area where I fed it through. Let's see if I can get you an angle up there. So just put the metal wire through this. Here's my wire. And if I can see. Alright, so it's right here. Right in there. So just feed it through. Grab your wire. Hook it over there. Some tape on it. Alright, now that we have our tape on there, we're just gonna pull the wire and feed it back through there. And there you have it. There's your wires. First one's already done, and then you'll just put your clips or your switches back on and mount them wherever you want in the vehicle. Oops. Alright, now that we're all clipped in, they're all good to go. Alright, they're all back on. Alright, looks like we're good to go on those wirings in. I'll zip tie all that up. Let's just take a sneak peek and see what it looks like. Alright guys, there we have it. They are up, they are on. Now the last thing that we need to do is set up the app. Yep. Alright.
Really big dent.
We have to